Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. You might have a question, what is this for? And some of you might just guess it right. This thing gonna help me put the frame back in place. And you might also have a question, what's going on? Why I did that in the previous episode. Actually, I thought that I did, but turns out I didn't. So what's going on? This rail is still too far up. The reason I can tell that is this side is touching grill, hood touching a grill, which this side is not touching. It's about a 1/4 inch difference. If we go here between the fender and the door, you can see the gap is small here and the gap is big here. And even though I did everything with the level, and I can show you everything is level, but what I screwed up is, see, it's level, but it's touching this side of the level. If I drop it down right here on the frame rack, it's also level, but it touches this line here. So that means this rail is up. But you're also gonna say, hey, how you know this rail is up? What about the vehicle? In order to do that, so you saw the frame is level but touches the other line a little. But if I go on the roof, oops, and I put my level right here, it also shows it touches this line. And same thing if I put it way on the back, same thing, it touches this line on this side. So even though this is on the level side, it's not too much of a difference, right? But with the vehicle, it's a lot. And that's why I told you guys in the previous episode that I want to test fit the fenders and all the parts. It will tell me what's going on, because this is not super precise. So yeah, I'm working in a garage, guys, with the minimum tools, Harbor Freight tools. Yes, I got the extra tools that most of you have, but it's still garage, it's not a shop. So that's how it is. So in order to fix that rail, to bring it down, I need to disassemble all of this again. And I guess let's start do this, or do that. Come on. Okay, am I gonna be able to grab it? Looks like, man, this is gonna be lifesaver. I need to buy one of those for myself. This is so freaking nice. If I would have this right at the beginning, I wouldn't have to take this apart again. We'll live and learn, right?
Yeah, you know.
Okay. Maybe this time I have more luck. Make it stay. Straight? Professional?
Straight to me.
So what do I have here? The rail is straight. That's it. I'm not gonna be dealing with it no more. The gaps, everything, perfect. Now I have a problem with this kind of tower, whatever this thing is. You can see I attached 2 screws, but they're not holding together. It's ripping apart and it's actually messing with me. And at the same time, without welding this in place, I cannot finish this front end, because I was thinking to put all the coolers and everything back, because that's it. After I'll finish with this, there's gonna be no more work except just this section right here, which is probably needs to be painted, and that's all. And that means the whole front end can be put up together. Hinges on the way. It's supposed to be here in a couple days, I guess. Now it's been 3 days since I ordered it already. So basically that's what's holding me right now. I need to weld it. At the same time, I don't have a spool gun and I don't have a MIG welder, TIG welder. The decision right now is to go to my buddies and use his stuff, or go to Harbor Freight and purchase the stuff that I need. But the only issues is there's no, I mean, I can get an argon for aluminum, but there's no bottle for it. The place won't sell it to me because it takes them half a year to get the bottle. So they will refill it, but they're not gonna sell the bottle. So my buddy right now told me to stop by, see if his spool gun is about the same, if I can hook up his spool gun to my system. And if that's the case, we're gonna borrow it and weld it and get his stuff back to him. If that's not a case, we're gonna get the bottle, I'm gonna go Harbor Freight and gonna try to figure it out. Probably gonna end up buying TIG weld and also spool gun, because I mean, I always wanted TIG weld, but it's money, everything money, and we in the winter right now. So let's see what we can come up with, come back and continue working. How they say, it's really good to have a good friends. So I got the argon and I got the spool gun. So right now, since this is the Lincoln, and this is the Vulcan, whatever, whoever wants to call it, I need to make sure this end will fit in here and if it will work.
If it will, we are lucky. If it will not, then I'm not lucky and it still has to go to Harbor Freight. But first, let's check it out and see if I can actually change it. Oh, I need to cut the wire. So there's a spool gun 43 AI and 5356. So unfortunately we're gonna have to go to Harbor Freight. This is what model. I'm gonna open up the BMW shop since I'm working on the BMWs. So might as well become professional at it, right? And do the job no one can does. And become another worker. Finally made it back from Harbor Freight. Got myself TIG welder and also spool gun. What I wanted to use right now is this spool gun and to see how it welds. This I got for something different. I might gonna use it, I might not. We'll see. But right now, let's unpack it, hook it up, test weld it, and then clean it, pull it down, pull it on the side, and weld that around. As you can see, it's pulling apart. It was right where it's supposed to be, but you can see it's pulling apart. So let's hook it up everything, do some practice welds, and try to touch it. Alright, let's try this again. You can see I already tried welding it a couple times, and this metal is too thin, and spool gun, I don't know, either I'm not used to it or the metal needs to be thicker. That's why I want to switch to the TIG weld and try it out, practice it, and then apply my skills there. I think with the TIG weld, especially, it says I can weld it 24 gauge. That's probably what the fender is. Let's just change all this, test try it, and see if we're gonna be able to weld it or not.
Smallest goes on top of it. Okay, then what you throw this, Good luck. Hard place to weld. Or not so easy.
Good here. Oh. Nice.
I wonder if it got hot enough to separate in here, but I don't see. I see slightly here, but I don't see any other places where it would show the signs of separation. Seam seal it and like new.
That's good. That means seam seal it and paint it. No, but I need to seam seal it first. So. It's okay, we can't install this cooler, but we can install the rest of it. Because we need to apply seam seal. So I was managed to weld this corner, not perfect weld, they don't look perfect, but I think the penetration is there. So right now what I wanted to do is actually get the seam sealer, apply there so it dries up, and then I can spray it, paint. But while that's gonna be drying, we can start reassembling front end, waiting on the radiator, but we can manage most of it, can install it back, and basically can go from there. Looks like we're on the right track to finally finishing this vehicle. We're not even halfway, but we'll be there. This is supposed to be inside, right? It was super easy to install.
What's wrong?
Button. As you can see, the vehicle is almost complete, right? Basically started up and start driving, everything is good. Except radiator is still waiting for radiator. Actually, I ordered it too late. And while fixing this cooler, I made a hole in it. So I'm down $450. So basically down to $500 to get the new cooler. Oh man, sucks. It is what it is. Sometimes stuff happens. It was bent, so I was trying to bend it back, and I didn't realize it when I reinforced it. So it's thin metal, right? So you can punch through it real easy. That's exactly what happened. But check it out, this beautiful front end. Let me close the hood for you. Boom. I mean, still adjustments needs to be done, but all these adjustments I can do it no problem on this not the pillars, what are those things called? I don't even know what those things called. So you can actually see the driver's side's lower than the passenger side. All I have to do bring those whole thing down where the lock sits, and the line's gonna be perfect. But other than that, front end looks immaculate, everything looks good. You also can see this gap, it's even now and close, so beautiful. I'm still waiting for the hinge. Hopefully hinge gonna be here pretty soon. Maybe Monday. Hopefully Monday gonna be here and I can install it and gonna be complete. But that's it, the front end is complete. I'm not gonna be working on it anymore until I get some parts. I mean, obviously painting and all that stuff we're gonna be continuing doing. But almost there to weld the rear end and start doing body work. But we're gonna start working on the rear end in the next episode. I'm tired with this one. It's been a lot of struggle, a lot of fighting, a lot of back and forth trying to figure it out how to weld this aluminum, but I did it. So now everything is done. I'm happy. Hopefully you guys happy. You wanna see Inside Scoop, check out Instagram. Other than that, I'll catch you next one. I'll see you.